Hello soulmate, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be showing you guys how to cut and sew this stylish ruffle cape top that you are seeing right here. So if you're new here, you're welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share for more videos. To my channel subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your effort. If this is something you'd like to learn, keep on watching and let's get started. So here is my fabric. First thing here is to fold your fabric into two. Make sure your fabric is on fold. As you can see, mine is folded into two. Okay, fold your fabric into two. So next thing here is to mark down the length of the front part. For the front part, I'm making use of 20 inches as the front length. Okay, for my front length, I'm making use of 20 inches. So from that 20 inches, I'll minus 5 inches for the ruffles. I'll minus 5 inches from the 20 inches for my ruffles. So I'm left with 15 inches for the front part. And for the back, I'm making use of 50 inches. So 50 minus 5 inches for the ruffles, I'll be left with 45 inches. Okay. So next thing here is to fold my fabric. Just watch the way I'll be folding it. I'll go ahead and fold it this way, making sure what I have here is 15 inches. That is for the front part. Remember our front length is 20 inches and I took out 5 inches for my ruffles. So I'm left with 15 inches. I'll go ahead and fold it this way. You can see what I'm doing. Then after that, I'll measure it out. What I have here is 14. So I'll go ahead and drag it down a bit and then I'll remeasure to make sure I have 15 inches. So what I have here is 15 inches. That is for the front length. Okay, I have 15 inches. So next thing here is to measure my back length. Remember my back length is 50 minus 5 inches for my ruffles. I'm left with 45 inches. So I'll go ahead and measure from this point. I'll measure from here down to get 45 inches for the back. So here is 45 inches. I will mark it down. Okay. So next thing here is to mark out my neck width. I'll go ahead and mark out my neck width. For my neck width, I'm making use of 3 inches. And then for my back neck depth, I'm making use of 1 inch. The back neck depth is 1 inch. And then my front neck depth is 3 inches. Okay. So I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Connect from my neck width all the way to my neck depth. Sorry, my lines are not showing. And this is what we have. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and cut out the back neckline. And after I'm done doing that, I'll open up my fabric this way. You can see what I'm doing. I'll open up my fabric. Make sure you arrange it very well. And then I'll trace out my front neckline. This is our front neckline here. Okay. I'll go ahead and cut out the front neckline. You can see what I'm doing. And this is what we have. Here is the front part and here is the back part. Okay. This is what we have. So next thing here is to connect from the upper part from here. Connect from here down to the 45 inches point. Remember our back length is 45. So connect from here this way. You can see what I'm doing. Keep on curving till you get to the 45 inches point. Okay. Curve it down this way. And after that, I'll go ahead and cut out my fabric. I'll go ahead and cut it out. And this is what we have. Okay. This is it. This is the front part, and here is the back part. So next thing here is to open up the back part. You can make use of 5 or 4 inches for the back opening. So I'll go ahead and open up my fabric, and this is what we have. You can see the front part. Okay, so next thing here is to use our bias to neaten up the back opening, this part, and after that I'll cut out band for my neckline. So let's go and do all of that. After I was done sewing with my bias, this is what I have, looking so neat. Okay, you can see what we have here. So next thing is to measure your neckline. Measure your neckline. Please measure it out carefully. Take your time. You can see what I'm doing. What I have here is 20 inches. So I'll go ahead and measure it to be very sure. And after I was done, what I have here is 20 inches. So I have 20 inches, okay? So here is my band. The length here is 50. You can make use of any length you want. So what I'll do here is to fold my band into 2. I'll go ahead and fold it into 2 to get the midpoint. So here is a midpoint. Here's a midpoint. Make sure you notch your midpoint. Okay. So the circumference of my neckline is 20 inches. From this midpoint here, I'll go out by 10 inches. And from the same midpoint here, I'll go out towards this side by 10 inches. So what I have here in total is 20 inches. So this is where I'll be fixing the neckline of my top. Okay. So from this point, I'll sew it down. And from this same point here, I'll sew it down. Okay. And on this space here, I'll be fixing my neckline. Okay. So let's go and do all of that. This is what I have after I was done sewing. Here is a space where I'll be fixing the neckline of my top. Okay. Next thing is to mark our midpoint. So here is our midpoint. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and get the midpoint of my top neckline. I'll fold it into 2 this way to get the midpoint. So here is the midpoint. I'll go ahead and notch it. And after that, I'll place it in between my band this way. Midpoint to midpoint. Okay. Midpoint to midpoint. I'll place it in between it this way. And then I'll pin it down. Okay. You can see what I'm doing. Place it in between and then pin it down. You can see what I'm doing. Make sure what you're placing inside is 0.5. Pin it down till you get to the very end. Okay, so here is the end. I'll go ahead and pin it down. And this is what we have. Okay, so I'll repeat the same process on this side. I'll pin it down, and after that I'll top stitch on my band. So let's go and do that. This is it. You can see what I have here. I'm done top stitching on my band, looking so neat. Okay, so next thing here is to measure the base of my top. Here I'll measure it round. Okay, measure what you have round. After that I'll go ahead and times it by 3 or 4. If you want it to be very full, make use of 4 inches. So here is a piece I'll be using for my ruffles. The height is 5.5. I'll be using half inches to join into the upper part, and the length like is very long. You can see I'm gonna add to knitting the base. So I'll go ahead and run gather stitch on it, and after that I'll attach it to my top. Let's go and do that. And this is what I have after I was done sewing it, looking so neat, beautiful, and very easy to make. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. And then see you guys in my next class. Please make sure you drop a comment on this video, okay? So bye.